When the HELOC's at zero, when it gets paid down, the money, all the delta just goes there and sits there like a savings account. Now you're just in a regular mortgage. So the only way it works is the clients have to shift money from the fixed rate sub account back to the HELOC so that the delta can start going against it. But you can't show that on the calculator. You can't show that step. So when you throw a 21-year AM in to keep those payments look, and really whatever the AM is, doesn't matter. If you lock up a higher AM with a higher payment, they get access to the principal pay down anyways because it's a fixed rate readvanceable sub account. It comes available because as long as you keep shifting money from the sub. So I'll go on the other side of this. This is that setup we had. HELOC, sub account, $500,000 mortgage, 10K of income comes in, 5K goes out expenses. I'm rounding numbers here. 2,500 goes to the fixed rate sub account and 500 goes to the interest only HELOC. So that means when you minus this, minus this, minus this, minus this, there's 2K of delta. This is the scenario we just looked at. The HELOC starts at owing 125. The income comes in. Don't worry about the 30-day thing. We're not doing that. I'm just showing you what this looks like. 115. Then we have to plus expenses, we're pulling that back out. So now it goes to 120, right? And then we have the 25 plus the 300. These payments automatically come off the main account, okay? They don't have to lift a finger. It just happens. So there's 3K there. So now we plus that, plus 3K. So now we go to minus 123. So at the end of the month, 2K is paid down, 2K delta. So that all equals out. At some point, this will be zero. And when this is zero, then a balance starts accruing of 2K a month. So after 6 months, there'll be 12K sitting there, but none of it goes to being applied over here. This is going to come down in the AM and just start coming down with all the payments, but you don't get the benefit of the power of the paycheck. This strategy stops unless they shift. Let's say this takes 5 years. This might be paid down to, I don't know, I'm just guessing, 300K in 5 years. If they just stop now, and let's say this was on a 20 year, let's say we put a 21 year. If that's the setup and we don't tell them to move money from here over here, because after 5 years, this is going to be zero. If we don't move that back over, that delta doesn't do anything. They're on a 21-year AM now. And that's the AM. They're just going to be on a 21-year mortgage. But if they put 50K over here and turn that into that, now all of a sudden the 2K starts attacking that. Boom, 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 boom. And then this gets reduced. And then when this gets paid down, they shift more over. And then that gets reduced. And that's how you get to the 12 or 13-year AM. There's layers to the strategy. And that's why if you keep everything in the HELOC from day one and just show that on the calculator, it shows 12 and a half years, 100%. But we can actually get it lower if we put money in the sub account and coach them on shifting money over when the time is right. It'll actually be lower than the 12 and a half years because a good portion of it's in lower interest.